it's Rick Oberstadt. I'm going to be doing another holiday look today, something along the lines of this. And I'm going to do basically a eye look that is like for everyday kind of use or holiday party use or office party use. And then I'm going to add some like artistic stuff to it that, you know, reminds me of a Christmas tree and things like that. Now, for those that don't know, the Christmas tree actually originated in another religion. Let me see if I can find the graphic that I have for it. They call it a Saturnal tree. It's for like the god of Saturn, but the Christians used it in their mythology. Now they've adopted it. Some people brought it in, like in some cultures and stuff, they use it to keep like wood nymphs and stuff warm during the winter. They would bring a tree in so that they had somewhere to go, and then they would hang like berries and candles and stuff on the actual tree itself so that they not only had warmth from the candle light, but they also had berries to eat for food. So depending on what traditions and stuff that you follow, the Christmas tree means a lot of different things. And a lot of places it also is a phallic symbol. So however you want to dress it is how it's going to be. So I plan on doing a eye look first. I will do corrector and concealer and stuff after. I'm not quite sure how much of this I will talk through. I have a few palettes out for me to use. I have the Blood Sugar palette out. I have two BH Cosmetics mini Zodiac palettes. One is Aries, one's Taurus. I have the BH Cosmetics Aurora Lights palette and my Butter London, like that Naturals palette that I got. And then of course I have my single shadows that I will also be using in this look. I think right off the bat, because my lips are so dry, I'm gonna use my version of the liquid lip because it's like, I don't know, it's not a standard liquid lip. It's more hydrating. So I'm gonna line my lips with the LA Girl Ultimate Lip, and then I'm gonna put that on, and then I'll zoom you guys in after I buff myself in the nose, and I'll zoom you guys in and actually do the eye look. So I figured I would show you. Oh, I'm missing something. I even pulled this out. I mean, I've got my hair pulled back, but am I festive yet? Maybe. I need to remember to start wearing jewelry. I have plenty of jewelry, and not to mention, you know, inventory that I could always pull from, but I always forget to wear jewelry. This was actually given to me at a Mary Kay party back when I was like 18 for reaching 5 people signed up underneath me, and that was before I had a horrible allergic reaction to one of their products. And no, I don't normally use a lip liner, but because I know that this product has a tendency to move, that is why I am lining my lips, because I do not want feathering. I already have like moisturizer and stuff on my face. I also have the Poinsettia shade from Jeffree Star Cosmetics that I plan on using with this. At least on my teeth. It's a beautiful red, but it doesn't dry down matte or anything. It does stay like a lip gloss. So I just wanted some moisture on my lips. No, I don't overline. I have a huge bottom lip, and my top lip is about 1/3 of the size of my bottom lip. I don't overline my lips at all. I have a very odd lip shape. This side of my mouth is more full than this side down here, and my top lip up here is less full, and this side is more full. So when I go to do this, I have very uneven lip lines. So, but all of our faces are asymmetrical. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in and get you started on some eye looks. I have a bunch of brushes pulled that are like dirt. They're like technically dirty. They're not dirty. I did run them across my little color switch, which is over here. This is actually a J-Cat dry brush cleaner. I have run it across there quite a few times, but I'm going to be trying to use like brushes I've been using for the past like week to use like what I have that's dirty instead of like dirtying more brushes. And a lot of these have like the red shades and stuff on them that I plan on using. So hopefully you guys like this. Because I haven't used this prick shade down here at all, I'm going to go ahead and dip my Wet n Wild brush into that shade. I don't even look like I touched it with the brush, but there's color on it. I haven't used this in any eye looks yet, so here we go. and I will be doing cleanup and stuff after. This eye has been watering like crazy for like a week now, and I've got all kinds of issues going on with it. I don't know what's going on. I put eye drops in it and it gets angry at me and waters more and then starts to itch. Taking my little Vasanti contour eyeshadow brush, I'm now going to dip into the shade here, which is Cherry Soda. It's like a deeper red. It's a nice gradient from the Prick shade. Now taking a little flat synthetic brush, I just got this in. This is the Jeffree Star concealer in C2. I had people tell me that I needed like C4 for my natural, like my face, but I used this yesterday and I find that once it blends out and warms up to my skin, it's right about the perfect shade that I need for my under eyes. So I'm going to use this to cut my crease. And I just put a little on my palette here. And this is just a regular flat synthetic brush. I didn't go up too high with it on purpose. I do not want a pink shade. Now this eye over here is deep set and the other eye I have is hooded. So this is actually all of my mobile lid on this eye. This eye, the mobile lid goes up a little bit higher than this one, but I've got basically color blocking out my natural lid space. So now I'm thinking I'm gonna do a combination of like this green and this green on the lid. And I'm just dipping back and forth between the two. And if you look, I've got some transfer up there from me opening my eye. That's how you can tell if you have a hooded eye. Just put concealer on your eyelid and just open your eye and see how far it goes. Now going back into blood sugar for that cherry soda shade, I'll take my Vasanti brush and I'm gonna blend right above that line. I even have green eyeshadow on the mirror. And yes, I know I have green fallout all over my nose, which is why I didn't do anything else to my face yet. And then just taking the first brush, I'm just gonna blend up from there. Whatever concealer is left, I'm just gonna bloop it in the center of my lid. And I don't want this like perfect or anything. Now in here, I have some like gold shadows and stuff. Crap, I just stuck my finger in one of them. I'm taking this gold shade. This is the NYX Prismatic Eyeshadow in Gilded. I'm gonna take this on my finger and press it right over where I put the concealer. This is a very yellow gold shade. I have some that are more like gold, and I have some that are more like pastel gold, like gold jewelry. But I didn't want that. I wanted something bright. So here's where we are right now. And I touched my lips just a little bit, and I've got, now it's like embedded in my hand. So I'll probably do more with my brow bone area when I get done, once I do like the rest of my makeup. So let me go ahead and do my corrector, concealer, blush, bronzer, highlight, and then I will come back and do my lower lash line. This will be probably a two-part video where I've got the eye look as like one part, and then like the artistic stuff will be part two. I guess I could zoom you out. So hopefully you guys are liking this. Give me a little bit to get the rest of my face done, and then I will come back and do a lower lash line and liner and mascara. Alright, so blush, bronzer, highlights on, concealer, corrector, eyebrow, pencil in. I want to like blot my lip because I'm noticing a lot of like bleeding around the outside, so I'm gonna the bleer off. I'm gonna go back over this, and it's a little bit transferry, but I'm gonna put the poinsettia shade over what I've currently got on. It's a beautiful metallic red shade from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Even though the other shade was pretty, I want something that isn't going to run all over my face. So there's that. And I noticed that when I was doing like my concealer and stuff under here, that the green shade kind of got lost a little bit, and the gold shade on this eye is like vanishing right in the center where my eye crease is. So to counteract that, I'm going to get that brush wet that I used the green on, and I will go back over the green shade and then press back over it with that gold from NYX. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quick. I just dipped it in water. This is actually a Wet n Wild like little flat brush. And I'm gonna carry it under my eye as well. So this little piece of fallout down here isn't gonna make too much of a difference. For people that have hooded eyes or deep set eyes, you'll understand why that color like disappeared like it did. Where it goes, I have no idea. It's like my eyelid eats eyeshadow. And now that I'm going back over this, I am carrying that green up a little bit higher than I had before because of transfer.
Jolly old Saint Nicholas, lean your ear this way. Don't you tell a single.
Now for the red, I guess it would help if I unlocked the palette. I'm gonna take cherry soda right up against that green. And I'm gonna drag it out.
So what I'm going to say, Christmas Eve is coming soon. Now are you dear old man, whisper what you bring to me. Tell me if you can. When the clock is striking 12, when I'm fast asleep, down the chimney broad and black, with your pack you'll creep. All the stockings you will.
And then going into that prick shade, I'm gonna buff that and then blend up here. And anytime you color outside the lines, just use the edge of your damp beauty blender and just kind of use it as like an eraser. Works for me.
You'll find hanging in a row. Mine will be the shortest one. You'll be sure to know.
Now for that gold shade, I'm gonna go back in with my finger.
Johnny wants a pen.
And I'm really putting pressure in the center of my lid where I have that like crease that likes to eat everything, just to make sure that it stays. All right, now I'm gonna take a little flat synthetic brush with that same gold shade, pop it on my inner corner on top of the green that I put there. And then I'm gonna put it on my brow bone.
Of skates. Susie wants a sled. Nellie wants a storybook, one she hasn't read. Now I think I'll leave to you what to give a rest. Choose for me.
Now for liner, I tried taking my little Milani guy out and then flipping it around. Well, that didn't work so good because this isn't pointed on the other end, so I'm gonna go right up above my lash line on this one.
Dear Santa Claus, what you think is best?
All right, and then I'm gonna take a pencil liner. This is the Smashbox Always On Gel Liner in Fishnet. I'm gonna do my top and bottom waterline. Okay, now for mascara, I'm going to be using the Thrive mascara. And just to show you a difference of the one eye with mascara and the one eye without. This is actually a really nice mascara. And now it looks like I need more blush. What do you guys think? I think what I'm gonna do, just to be weird, I'm gonna take my blush brush and grab that Prick and Cherry Soda shade. Is it too much? Probably. Do I care? No. And I'm gonna go back over my Ofra highlighter. This is the Star Island shade I picked up because of Samantha March. And then my last finishing touch really is just my brow gel. I will do the artistic look as a part 2 to this because this took me longer than anticipated. And it's mainly because I was being slow today. Some of it was me fighting with a lipstick that wanted to decorate my face. Some of it was me fighting with an eyeshadow that I didn't like the way it looked. And I find that one thing I want to tell you guys is if you do an eye look and you're not quite happy with it, or there's something about your look that it's like throwing you off. The easiest way to you can either do one of two things, make it better or make it worse. So is this too far out? Probably. Is it too far down? Yes, but that's because of the way my eyes are shaped. Do I wish it was angled up a little bit more? I do. But am I unhappy with it? No. I actually love the color story of my eye look. But because of the way my eyes are shaped and how my top lid does this and my bottom lid does, it literally comes up and out at an angle. I have very downturned lids, so it makes my eyes look sad at times. So, and when I smile, even just a little, I have like little wrinkles right here that pop out, and they've done it. I squint really bad. I've always done this. When I was a kid, they tried taking my kindergarten picture, and I'm like, so if you look, my eyes scrunch up. So I have these natural like smile lines, and my eyeshadow is in the right area for my eye shape. Do I wish I had the beautiful eyes that were nice and sharp and pointed up a little bit? I do. But because of my eye shape, I can't do a lot of the angular looks that go up because of the way my eyes are shaped. And I kind of have to work with that. So working with your eye shape, working with your face shape, working with where your eyebrows stop, because my eyebrows come out pretty far. And if you look, the corner of my eye and my eyebrows, they're even. And then I've got a good a quarter to 3/4 of an inch difference between where my eye stops here and my eyebrows continue on past my eyes, because I have very, very small eyes. I have very close set eyes and I have very small eyes, period. So try to keep that in mind. If you're unhappy with a look, try working with it and see if you can modify one or two things to see if you like it better. And if you don't, then it washes off. It's just makeup. I forgot to record a close-up of my eyes. So before I get up, I figured I'd better do that. So I'm gonna go check and see if the mail is here, and then I will come back in and record part 2, which is going to be the graphic side of things. So hopefully you all enjoy. I know this is a longer video. It is a holiday look. So it took me a little bit more time than normal to do because I wanted to make sure I got it the way I wanted it. So leave me And I don't know, leave me an emoji down below that is like your favorite one for December or your most used one. So I even have lipstick on my collar. I don't even, how did I get lipstick all the way down here? Anyways, so much for having a white shirt. I'm Rebecca Oberstadt. I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Hopefully you all are having a fantastic day or night wherever you are, and I will see you then.